Hey Libras, what's up? Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Libra, Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Moon. This is your Astro Sex reading here, boo. Out of the Sexual Self-Care card deck, a lot of you Libras are needing to practice mindfulness. I think a lot of you may be going through something specifically this full moon when I'm recording it on Monday here, and this has like a heart on the full moon right now. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to slow down, ground, follow your heart when it comes to mindful sex, and really explore your whole body and sensations, noticing, being intentional, being maybe like spiritual sex too is what I just heard as well, but it's really like focusing on the sensations. The ninth house in astrology, we are in Saggy season. So maybe this is something 63 breaking down to a 9 here. Maybe this is something during Saggy season that you're going to be focusing in on a little bit more. Out of your overall oracle messages, we have you decide. So I think it's interesting. I feel like that's where a lot of the crown chakra activations are coming from. Maybe you're overthinking about sex. Maybe you have performance anxiety with sex. Maybe you're trying to decide who you want to date, cuff with, be in a relationship with, be in a marriage with, be it swinging, poly partners, whatever it might be, or whatever the dynamic. Be it a one-night stand, a situationship, fuck buddies, whatever. But this says, when you give yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it'll feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine, give from your heart. And so it's interesting because you have the heart here and then heart here showing up very specifically with the full moon. So pay attention to the moon cycles right now during this time, really needing to focus in on building sexual awareness. This full moon in Gemini is maybe going to be a big deal for you overall, Libra. So make sure that you're being very mindful who gets your sexual energy and who doesn't. And I think a lot of you are delaying some sort of process right now. Nine of Cups in the reverse, an invitation, with somebody because you may be experiencing a little bit of stress, anxiety, maybe emotional upheaval about a date or pursuing someone new, or someone might also be doing this for you and they don't know how to approach you here as well. So take what resonates with you. We also have out of the Real as Fuck relationships deck, we have projection is fake protection. So some of you really need to focus in on stop projecting your ex or past emotions on your relationship now currently, for those of you that are married, or for those of you that have multiple partners here too. Some of you really need to change this pattern here and this habit in order to move on, boo. For those of you that are really struggling with this and experiencing a lot of negative thinking in the past, or depression or rumination, they're telling me as well of like, a number of how many people your partners had sex with, like feeling really shamed about that, and vice versa, maybe shaming that person with this as well. But a lot of you really have some inner and outer work to do, Libra. So stop projecting these things. Be very mindful of when you are doing that and slow down. Focus on your words. Focus not only on better sex through mindfulness with sensations and physical touch, but through communication too. So that's what I feel like saying to you. We'll shuffle this out and see what's going on. As always, Libra, thank you for your support on my channel here this last go around. You definitely had one of the higher views here, so I'm so grateful for you. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment here if you are new. So we have 111 showing up, Archangel Michael. Some of you need to be prioritizing sex right now. Time is coming out because there is some desire discrepancies, and you have 29. So you could be seeing, which also breaks down to an 11. Manifestations. Maybe some of you are sick because my nose just started sniffling, and maybe you need to have sex in order to cure sickness, like sex is a common medicine. So I don't know, for whoever needs to hear that, maybe explore your own solo sexual self-care or sex with partners, whatever it might be. Okay, but this really says plan about the different times. And what did I say earlier? I said communicate different things with partners too. Be very mindful about what you're saying and how you're saying it during this time. A lot of you really need to think about, like, when are we prioritizing sex? When are we having it during this week in the schedule? Desire discrepancies also shows that there is an increase of desire, but then also worrying. Nice, like picking up on that worry with things and questioning things, maybe in a partner or spouse relationship, whatever it might be, but also needing to practice some acceptance skills of like, okay, my libido is normal, my partner's libido is normal, we are going to move forward here together, plan some time to have sex because there might be some desire discrepancies. And really figure out a good balance with this. And I like just burp. So maybe some of you feel like your throat chakra needs to be activated with this. Maybe there's some work you need to be able to do and release that. Then we have definitions popping out, rethinking and rewriting what sex means to you, sex acts, attraction, gender, really debunking myths. I feel like some of you are really going through sexual fluidity right now and questioning some of those things here. Some of you really do need to put sex on the calendar, plan it with a partner, spouse, whatever. Really thinking about the last time you had sex. Some of you are really craving sex right now during this time. Plan and prioritize it. Fun fact about sex, Libra, for those of you that I'm in the US here in Minnesota, and it gets really, really cold here in the winters. And more people actually want to snuggle more, and they actually want to have sex more during the winter than in the summer because it's super duper hot. So maybe you're prioritizing sex right now. Spirit is saying like you need to do this, okay? Some of you need to work on your triggers from the past. Nice. So 114 breaking down to a 6. 6 is your harmony, your healing. It's also trusting your intuition that you are safe to go work on your shame triggers. You are safe to go, move forward and create the best sex relationship life that you want with yourself and partners moving on. You don't need to feel abandoned. This also talks about some of your triggers. Some of you feel nervous about being abandoned, not saying I love you, maybe spanking with like past parents doing that growing up as some trauma. But some of you need to really learn how to focus on soothing your triggers and working with them. And then we have nice polyamory is coming out here. Picked up on that depending on if you're opening up triad, third, quad, 4, or exploring different types. Some of you need to work on a relationship contract. 56, law of attraction, breaking down to an 11, really says like attracts like. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are attracting similar people that you feel like are not sexually healthy for you, meaning like they're emotionally abusive, they're sexually abusive, there's complex trauma, there's shame, they are comparing you to past sexual partners, you're comparing them to exes who maybe have been abusive, that says controlling, manipulation, grabbing someone's phone and like looking at everything. This could be someone love bombing you, sending you a message. I just touched my post-it here, and I don't typically do that, Libra, but like sending you a message. Pay attention to that. Some of you may feel like you're in a sex relationship versus a sexually healthy relationship, and you want to be able to use law of attraction to call that in, and you need to work on keeping your thoughts positive and being mindful of your words and what you say and how you say it, because the law is working every single moment, every single minute, every single day. Let's just tell me about why does Libras need to prioritize sex? The Tower card in the reverse, Justice in the upright, and Hermit season. So you could also have Scorpio, Aries, you're the Libra here, right? And Hermit card in the upright. It's like this has been a triggering conversation for you and other people in the past. Like this is literally Tower moment in the past gives me, this comparison narrative that I'm picking up on with shame. Like, well, you used to plan and prioritize sex with this person, but not me. This also shows me that like, if you, this is a warning. I don't know who it's for. This is just what they're telling me. It's kind of fucked up. It's like if you don't plan and prioritize sex, you might be finding out about a third party situation, cheating going wrong. This is your justice will come in, karma will get that person, will backfire, and this could happen during Virgo season. You could have it in your chart. Your 6th house is also about healing as well, and that's Virgo energy with this home, this household, the different types of things, healthcare services given, so this is something that could be happening to you during this time. And someone may use that as an excuse, like, well, we never have sex anymore, so this is why I had an affair, and we didn't plan this and put it on the calendar. So just, I don't know, that's very angsty and angry, Libra, so just be mindful of that. Tell me about triggers. What does Libra need to know about triggers? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're not working on them. It's not doing you justice. There could have been a past Leo that triggered you. 8 of Wands, yeah, heavy Leo energy. So there was some sort of karma energy vampire here. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this is someone or something that really had sex with you, one night stand, and then they abandoned you. 8 of Wands, this has been a pattern of there, and then they leave you, and you've had to be very strong. Maybe for some of you, this is someone who this has happened at least 3 times, and this is that, why am I attracting the same person that maybe isn't solid, steady, stable? And this is a pattern you have to break, Libra, with 8 of Wands, and 8 could be significant for you during this time. You could be seeing that a little bit. That's coming through the energies for you. And then the Strength card is like, this could have happened during Leo season, maybe with multiple Leos, maybe you have Leo in your chart. Take what resonates with you, but it's like, you've really had to be strong during this, but like, nothing changes when nothing changes, Libra, is what I feel like telling you. So it's like, you have to shit or get off the pot. I don't know who needs to hear this. Like, you don't get to be upset about nothing changing when you aren't changing these things and taking control of your life and like sweeping things under the rug here. Yeah, and you're really stuck right now. You're depressed over this. This could have happened with an Aquarius. This could be something, there could be some new opportunities coming in here, but it's like, don't expect someone else to be the star of your life and pick up all the pieces for you because you have multiple invites, boo, okay? Like, don't expect to just have someone come in and fix it all. This also shows me that someone could have gotten someone else pregnant with a child here, and maybe they have multiple baby daddy, baby mamas, and this has been a pattern of theirs, or they've just had a lot of sexual partners in the past, and they might be telling you some news of like, yep, I actually have a child. Yep, this actually happened years ago. I actually have a teenager too. Don't know who that's for. So just Libra, if you don't want to get pregnant right now, be careful. Some of you might get pregnant. Some of you might actually lose a baby during Aquarius season here, but then it does show that there may be a couple opportunities to try again. It's also like, whatever is happening here is not what's destined for you moving forward. So I feel like a lot of you need to work on your healing. I feel like a lot of you need to work on your 3rd chakra, your confidence, your self-esteem, taking action and moving forward. Otherwise you'll be stuck. Snakes could be significant for you right now, and birds coming up here, as well as snails and beetles. But it's like, you need to take matters into your own hand. It's like, you need to be in charge of your destiny. Aquarius energy also had this polyamory opening up energy that could be in your chart. Could be good for you to go check that out. And for some of you out there, you will be getting multiple messages that are single for like new opportunities here. You might be going to a play party and being invited by an air sign, or even just by a Knight of Pentacle. This could be someone who is an earth sign here inviting you to maybe go play around, try something new, or just even go on a date here a little bit with like eating some different kinds of foods. Eating green foods right now with that heart chakra could be very important to you. Maybe you're focusing on that overall. Top of the deck here, 4 of Pentacles. It feels like you are left out of some sort of situation, and it just feels like someone's going behind your back here. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. A wish does not get fulfilled here. There's something that you're wanting and Spirit is blocking it for you because it's like, this was not meant to be, boo. It's like they're blocking your blessing for a reason, because this was not meant for you. And Libra, you're meant for something better. Or maybe the person or past relationships you've been with, like I said, you are meant for something better. 6 of Wands here, okay? You are sexy, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, and you are in the public eye here. People are finding you as gorgeous. Fool card coming out here. Again, another snake coming up here. It's like, you need to move on to the next thing. Like I said, it's like a major rebuild and transformation of who you are becoming with that overall Tower card. And Fool card is ruled by Uranus. So just gives me Aquarius vibes. Maybe this will be something that you're working to start on your sexual self-care in Aquarius season next year, or really prioritizing some things now. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart that's showing up heavily right now during this time. Some of you are worried about aging and sex. So again, we have that 3rd chakra coming up. A lot of you are needing to rewrite some sexual narratives, shame narratives, things that like you need to heal from inner child wounding, as well as just like body shame, aging shame, feeling nervous that like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have sex at this age, that age. Well, it's like, if you tell yourself that, that's the law of attraction giving you what you want, rather than saying like, I'm going to be having sex in my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And I know what my body needs to be aware of when it comes to sex overall. And we also have manifestation. Nice. Ask, believe, receive. Law of attraction right there again. Seeing a new sex or life partners, taking tangible action steps to a new life. That's literally what I just said. But like maybe you're going to work on this when it comes to Aquarius season. Go back and watch that read, Libra, if you have Aquarius in your chart. Overall energy, again, mindfulness is coming up. And what did I say? A BDSM and kink party. And it breaks down to a 3. I also have 111 on my stove here. Maybe you're seeing 111 a lot. Again, two times in the spread. Very beautiful. But there's a lot of things that you're going to be focusing on with practicing ethical BDSM and kink. Really focusing in on the 4 C's: consent, caution, communication, and care. Some of you might be a dom, sub, switch. Some of you might want to explore this more in sex coaching, and maybe that's why you might be the person that's leaving the household here, or maybe you need to be able to tidy up your home. This also could be a trigger or a stressor if any of you found somebody cheating on you in the house. Maybe you need a getaway. Some of you might be just daydreaming of manifesting a new home with a partner, spouse, or even like a future for those that are single. And some of you just want to have sex in a lot of rooms. So we really have 51. 6 is coming out, that third eye chakra here as well. Let's shuffle out a few familiar. Let's talk relationships. Libra, tell me what you got going on. Comment below because I want to know. I don't know what's happening here. Make sure you hit subscribe too, boo. If you are not yet, I would love you to be a part of my Shameless squad, okay? So we have some of you are really needing to ask for more in a situation and different types of relationships right now during your this time. Express yourself. I think I kind of said that with the third eye chakra, which is cool. Stonewalling. Some of you might be emotionally manipulating others or abusing other people by stonewalling them. This is like silent treatment. I'm not going to talk about this because I'm upset and frustrated. And then that is emotional abuse. Others could be doing this to you. Some of you are really afraid right now, stubborn, and like you're needing to release these emotions with partner, spouse, people in your life. Maybe this is even friends if this is something that someone withheld information back from you. And a lot of you, again, are deflecting and projecting. Maybe you're projecting different types of past beliefs onto a partner, things about yourself onto other people. And it's really not the time nor place is what they just told me. Be careful around the holidays. And also deflecting, like not taking, valid, criticism from a loved one, partner, spouse, whatever. This says toxic patterns must be broken in order to build anew. This isn't it. And we've kind of been talking about that. And someone, wow, what did I just say? Silent treatment to manipulate you, conflictual. You could be doing this to others could be doing this to you. So then it's like a stonewalling, silent treatment back and forth, and we're just going to fight fire with fire, and we're going to get burned, and nothing's going to work. Tell me about ask for more. 5 of Swords in the upright. Wow. So some people, y'all are getting feisty and fought over. 5 of Swords in the upright is like chaos, conflict, competition, challenges. And this could be with, a fire sign or an air sign here is what's showing up. This could be happening during Saggy season. 2 of Wands. A partner, spouse could also be fire sign energy here too. This could have been something where you haven't actually expressed it yourself sexually in relationships or what you want in relationships, and you're going to be sitting down and having a conversation with somebody about this. And Knight of Pentacles, you get the wish granted, Libra. This is awesome. So it's like when you actually put it out there and do this work, you get like that wish fulfillment, whatever the hell you want. It's coming in. Tell me about stonewalling. Knight of Swords in the upright. So this is like your energy or air sign. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon and Ace of Wands. Wow, these cards are flipping out. So here's the thing. A lot of you have a lot of options here. Okay, so you have Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. This could be you. This could be someone else here. You could have 2 opportunities when it comes to new play partners, sexual partners, or just maybe opportunities in a job, career, friendships, whatever. There's something where you might stonewall someone might stonewall you, and Moon card is showing up heavily. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I know this is Pisces card. This is literally a Moon card though, and it just gives me all water signs, to be honest. Someone's not telling you something or showing you something, and someone might be experiencing some sort of abuse here, like very physical abuse, sexual abuse, harm. For those of you that are going out and doing your own BDSM and kink scene or for the first time or something, or just exploring that more with partners, communicate, have a solid, steady plan. Pentacles are all about things that you can tangibly touch, have those conversations, right? Air signs, think things things through, communicate them to, and also come up with a plan. This could be someone who is in a same-sex relationship or same-gender relationship. You could also be experiencing multiple partners or a foursome, and maybe that's something that you didn't want or consent to, and someone essentially broke your boundaries here. And maybe that's why you stonewalled. Yeah, Five of Wands. Someone was taped here. Wow. And you're going to move on. Like, Five of Wands. Like, people are fighting over you, Libra, because they think you're sexy and they all just want to have sex with you. Heavy fire sign energy with this. And you're deciding to move on. Like, this is not it. In the reverse. Five of Cups. This person hurt you pretty bad. This is Aries coming out overall energy here. You're really going to decide, like, you emotionally hurt me. You fucked with my energy and I'm out. Okay. Tell me about deflecting and projecting. Three of Wands in the upright. So this could be in a group of people. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone who's not spiritually protected right now. And Seven of Cups. You see them for who they are. They're very delusional. What they think is right. And you're very emotionally in tune with this. Trust your intuition to commute in a shameless way. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You're burnt out on the cycle of this situation. And this needs to essentially be cut off. There's going to be some delays. Could be a Scorpio energy here too. Silent treatment to manipulate you. Three of Pentacles in the upright. This could be a group situation and maybe it happens really fast. And maybe you just call this person out on it. 33, because that's you, Libra, showing up in your fucking power, Libra, Taurus energy overall. It's like, what conflict? Like, okay, this person might be ignoring me, but like, I moved on. Like, I moved on to the next one. Like, fine, ignore me. I got other opportunities and people coming through that want to date me, be with me, friends, family, whatever it might be, boo. Seven of Wands in the reverse here. It's like, you don't believe you deserve more in relationships. So some of you need to be working on your confidence, breaking down shame again. And the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like there's karma that's going to backfire on you when it comes to stonewalling. And this person or situation, wow. Okay. So then we got Fool card energy. Like, you're moving away from this person that might be projecting their fears onto you and stonewalling you. You're like, bye, I'm moving out, walking away. And Hermit card energy, you might be moving to a new place and completely cut off contact overall. This could also be a significant Aquarius in your life and or Virgo. You could have that in your chart, whatever. Excuse me, hiccups. I have not been hiccuping all day. Are y'all hiccuping? But yeah, Gemini full moon, you're going to be making some really significant choices with the Lover card here showing up. Page of Wands, there are new opportunities for people to date you coming in. Congratulations for those of you that are pregnant or you're celebrating a little one's birthday here during Sagittarius season. And the Devil, be careful. Capricorn season is coming up. Be careful about drinking and sex, sexual injury, everything like that. Please be mindful, Libra, of everything going on. For some of you, you have Virgo and Aquarius coming up in your chart significantly, so go back and watch those reads because that's coming up. New love, new family, new relationships, new friends are coming in. Love to see it. And long distance, wondering if this can work. Contemplation. So that's that move part that I picked up, that you might be moving away. Yep, someone's watching your every move, and they're paying attention to what you're doing here. So just be careful. Maybe you're doing that, Libra, don't know. Relationship contract, poly new is coming out. Some of you are working on this overall here, okay? We are going to close it out. One final message. As always, Libra, please like, share, subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what you got going on, okay? So we have Stay True coming out for you, Libra. This says their need for validations from others is an illusion. You're not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. So I feel like some of you are really in your villain era. It's like, well, fuck this. I'm going to move on to the next thing. And, you know, you can be the villain in someone else's story and they can play victim all day. But honestly, you're like, I'm moving on from this. I'm moving on from the bullshit, toxic projections, deflections, the things that I'm experiencing, and I'm not doing it. Okay. So Libras, as always, stay tuned for more on my channel here, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and stay shameless.